So today I will be filming my spring makeup tutorial, and today's video is in collaboration with Zuki. His Instagram handle is amzuki with 2 eyes. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I'm starting off by taking my spoolie and brushing through my brows just to get them in shape. I'm then starting by filling in my brows, and I'm starting in the front of my brow and just drawing a general shape, filling in any sparse areas, and then drawing the top, filling in the top of my brow, also going along with the natural shape of my brow, and again filling in any sparse areas with my Essence eyebrow pencil in black. Then again taking my spoolie and brushing the product through the brows to achieve a natural look, and so that everything just looks seamless. The secret to brows is not having any harsh lines showing and not overfilling your brow. So the next step is to conceal your brows, and my favorite concealer of all time is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I love this entire range by Wet n Wild, and I've just bought like endless amounts of this product. I'm using the shade Light Medium Beige, and this is a very versatile shade. It can be used on all kinds of skin tones, and this is the same concealer I use to highlight my face. Okay, so for eyes today, I'm doing a spring type of look. So when you think of spring, you think of flowers blossoming, and that's where I'm drawing my inspiration from. I'm just going to be doing a natural eye with a bit of pink in the inner corner. This is a very effortless look, and you can wear it out every day. Just want to be extra as well. So yeah, I'm gonna conceal or prime my lid using the same concealer I used on my eyebrows, and this just gives the eyeshadow a clear base, and also so that it won't crease throughout the day. Oops. Okay, so then I'm just blending that out with my beauty sponge. So next I'm setting that concealer with my Girl Pro powder. This is also one of my favorite powders to set with. It doesn't crease, and it's in the shade Banana. So I'm just lightly dusting that on my eye. Okay. So next I'm just taking my blending brush and my JLo and Inglot palette, and I'm going to be using the contour shade in that palette, and I'm just going to be tapping into that contour shade and just lightly dusting that or blending that into my crease. This is just to give my crease a little bit of dimension. Okay, then I'm taking this orangey shade over here. I'm adding that also into my crease to bring a bit of the spring colors. When doing your eyeshadow, a tip is to, whatever you do on the one side, do it immediately to the other side so that you don't forget. what you're doing in terms of layering the colors, the products, the blending. Next, I'm going over into my Tamika Cosmetics Rainbow of Possibilities palette. This is one of my favorite palettes, and I'm just going to be taking this brown shade over here and then again layering the shades into my piece. Okay, so what I did for my lid was I just took out of the Switch Beauty Glow Gasm palette, I just took the shade Champagne Showers and I just packed that onto my lid just to bring out the shades to make my eyelid pop a bit. And that would be your eye look completed, and I just like to, before I do the rest of my face, in one go apply mascara so that it dries. Okay, so my spring or summer routine, when it gets a little hot or humid, it's not really, I wouldn't prefer to have a full coverage foundation on. So what I do is I use the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F10, and this helps to highlight my face as well because it's a tad bit too light for my skin. And then on the rest of my face I use MAC Face and Body in the shade N5. This is a very lightweight and sheer foundation which is perfect for the summer or springtime because, as I said, you don't feel like your face is melting off. Underneath my eye area, showing off all my pores, on the bridge of my nose, on my chin, on my forehead, and that is basically it. Okay, then I just take my beauty blender and I blend out this foundation. Because it's the lighter shade, I don't want to create like a ghostly effect. That is why I use it as a highlighter shade. Okay, so next I'm applying the MAC Face and Body. It's like a weird applicator. I mess with it all the time. So when I use the MAC Face and Body, the foundation brush that I will usually use is my duo fiber brush. So there's a little foundation on here now, but what this looks like is the lighter parts of the bristles that are colored, like white colored, and they are more sparse, and then you have your black fibers over here and they are compact. So what this creates is then it will incorporate some air into your foundation, and that way you get the airbrush look. So what you want to do is with this, you want to go in circles working in the product, and this usually makes my arm like numb. Mom is lamb. Yeah, like this is if I'm in a hurry, I'll just give it 2 hours.
So if I have to go to somewhere at 5, then I tell her, okay.
Okay, so once I've worked that in with my duo fiber brush, the next step I'm going to do is just to blend that out with using my beauty sponge so that there's no lines and that it looks seamless. Oh, Zuki, that's my mom.
Hi, hi.
So the next step then is to conceal and to highlight. I just like this extra step because I can't go without highlighting. So I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes, and that also covers up any dark spots or under eye bags. And when you're doing this, you just want to place it in like almost a triangle underneath your eye. Wait, you notice that I placed this in the same area that I placed the Makeup Revolution, and this is just to, I just prefer a more covered look, whereas on my cheeks and so forth, my natural skin showing through. And also for spring, I would say I like a more blushed face over a full contour. So I would usually just do these steps, and then instead of contouring, I will just add extra blush. So for my next step, I'm going to be using my Switch Beauty Bubble Blush palette, and this is just for a more sun-kissed look just before summer. So it's just a kind of way to cheat summer and get a sun-kissed look either way. So I'm going to use the shade Havana and Flush to create this look. And the brush that I'm using is the Switch Beauty buffing brush. To my knowledge, this is not available in like this shade anymore, but they do have a new buffing brush available to be purchased. And I really enjoy the fibers of this hair, and it gives me a really nice finish to my full coverage foundation and my blush. And this is a cream blush as well. So I'm dipping into the cream blush in the shade Havana and Flushed. And what I'm going to do is just put that on the apples of my cheeks. Is it called apples of your cheeks? Is it? Okay. Look, I'm trying to. Look, it's weird to look at the camera.
That's why I'm here, like, look at me.
You actually wouldn't have.
Okay, so for the next step, I'm just going to be setting any creases under my eyes. So what I want to do is just look, wow, I can't look up and look big. So what you want to do is just look down. If you have a mirror, look down into your mirror. It's kind of difficult if you don't have a mirror to look up. So I'm just going to look down into my mirror and blending out in. I'm then taking my powdered brush once again and my Allego Pro HD powder and just lightly dusting that under my eyes. I'm not baking because I don't want a full coverage look, and I want a very natural skin finish. So for my next step, I'm just going to be adding some bronzer, and my bronzer looks tragic, but okay. This is the Essence Sun Club bronzer for darker skin. There's like no shade, it just says for darker skin, but okay. And this is also going to set the blush because I did use cream products. You also never want to put powder before cream products. You want to add all your cream products and then put powder over that. For my, I'm lying, not my final step for my eyes. So to do my under eyes, I'm just going to take the same contour shade and the orange shade out of the JLo collection, and I'm just going to place that underneath. So I'm just going to be placing mascara, and I just added a brown liner to my waterline just to bring out my eye color. And I'm going to be adding some mascara to my lower lashes. Next, I'm just applying some brow gel because I've got to do it in the beginning. That's just going to keep my brows in place. And if you want a sort of feathered brow look, I would suggest getting a brow gel. So for highlighter, I'm using the Switch Beauty Glowgasm palette, and I'm again going to use middle shade Lit AF. Normal.
These bloopers are gonna be so
I think you
funny.
must add the laughing out loud.
So the top of your cheekbone and your brow bone as well. Forgot what it's called. Your brow bone. The bridge of your nose. You can add a little to your chin as well. And a bit to your forehead where the light is going to catch your face so you can look like you're glowing. You can basically add as much highlighter as you want. You know, you can never have too much highlighter. Applying a pink shade to my inner corner, and this is really defining the look. Guys, I wanna breathe.